Hey guys, so today's video is coming to you from outside in nature. I'm beside a waterfall, so I'm sorry if it's a bit noisy. I will keep on moving around, so if you can't hear me now that well, hopefully you can hear me better in a minute. But today I thought it was about time I made a video about why I am vegan, because I know I have loads of videos about being vegan, why you should go vegan and how to go vegan, but I actually haven't made a video like specifically about why I am, so I thought I'd update you. And I think it's quite interesting to hear people's reasons why they go vegan from the beginning, whenever they first go vegan, and then a year or two in, because even like months in, your reasons will change. For example, whenever I explain to you, you'll see that the reason I went vegan in the beginning isn't exactly what is keeping me vegan right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. So initially I went vegan for my health, because I've always had like a huge interest in health and diet and the relationship between diet and food. I know, and I'm not saying I believe, because I know that diet really determines our health outcomes, our disease risks. Diet, if you eat a healthy diet, then that is what's going to keep you living a healthy, long life and give you a good quality of life. If you eat a bad diet, then you're going to succumb to horrible diseases in the end. That's the unfortunate thing. So I've always really been interested in how to eat for optimal health. And then I watched a documentary called Forks Over Knives. You've probably heard me rambling on about Forks Over Knives in multiple videos, because I always refer to it when I'm talking about veganism and health. I watched Forks Over Knives, and I'd never really been interested in veganism before. I'd heard of it and I was like, didn't really think much of it. Probably thought, those wacko vegans, that's crazy. Why would you limit yourself? Why would you cut out animal products? It's just so restrictive. But then I actually, was Charlie going running off? Charlie, come here. He's getting bored of me. Come back. So, here he is exploring. So I watched Forks Over Knives, and they were basically saying how they basically put it as it is and showed all this research on how animal products are basically the root cause of every health problem, and eating a plant-based diet can basically solve every problem. Because if you think about it, like heart disease is caused by fat clogging the arteries, and is there any fat in plants? No, minimal. Not saturated fat, not cholesterol, very minimum. There is saturated fat in some plants, like coconut, but very minimum, and plants contain zero cholesterol. Zero. Our bodies actually make the essential cholesterol that we need, so that just proves that we don't need animal products. And just a whole other load of things. You really have to watch Forks Over Knives if you're interested in diet and health and living a long time. Then you should really watch Forks Over Knives. It's like an hour-and-a-half long, but it's honestly like the best documentary I've ever watched. It's really worth it. So after seeing that, like I studied dietetics at the time. I think I had been studying dietetics for about a year and a half. So I knew a lot about diet and health and food choices already. But I was kind of mind blown after I watched Forks Over Knives, because I was like, oh my god, like this is actually true. Why are we being told to eat all these foods? Why is milk being promoted as healthy for us? Why are we told to like cut down on meat, like red meat, but not told to like eliminate it completely from our diets? Like, why are we told all this shit when really you could just cut to the point and get rid of all these stupid foods that are like basically killing us? So yeah, I was actually mind blown, and I was kind of like, I was sitting there for ages. Like, it actually kept me up that night. I was so like disturbed. I was like, oh my gosh. And I hadn't even thought about the animals yet. So initially I went initially I went vegan for health reasons. So that was the initial reason that I went vegan. But the thing that is actually keeping me vegan, and the thing that kept me vegan a couple of months after that, I've been vegan now for, how long? 2 years in September it will be, so I've been vegan now for a year and a half. So the thing that's keeping me vegan is the animals. Like, I love animals, I'm an animal lover. Who doesn't love animals? I don't understand if you don't love animals. Like, what did they ever do to you? They're just so cute, they're so innocent, like, they just want to go about their daily lives. Why would you interrupt that? Why would you choose to massacre them? So yeah, I'm an animal lover, and I realised that I was being the biggest hypocrite ever by saying that I love animals and then paying for people to slaughter them, paying for the people to capture them, keep them in captivity, torture them and cut them open, and oh sun, and by me just like eating them. It's like, oh my god, I'm falling down the steps, I'm going on a hill. Death by vlogging. What an interesting headline that would be for the newspaper. But yeah, so the thing that's keeping me vegan is the animals, because I've learnt so much about the animal agriculture industry. A documentary that I have for you on that is Earthlings. If you haven't seen Earthlings already, if you're vegan you might have already seen Earthlings, but if you haven't then it's a really, really good documentary. Sorry, I just abruptly put the camera down because someone was walking past me with the dog and I was scared that Charlie was gonna like jump on him or something. But yeah, the animal agriculture industry isn't what you think it is. I'm not going to say too much, but there's no such thing as humane meat. That's something you should know. That is a massive lie. There is no such thing as humane meat. What animal wants to die? Like seriously, tell me, what animal wants to die? What animal is born to die? Like cows, their natural lifespan, they can live up to 20 years. Do you know how long an average cow lives? About 4 years. Like, is that really fair? And male calves, they're slaughtered when they're not even a year old for veal, because it's specialty meat. And it's not even just the meat industry that's cruel. It's, you know, the dairy industry as well. Obviously that's why I'm vegan. I don't eat dairy either, because like that's bodily secretions from a cow. Number one, that is disgusting. And like, why would you drink cow's breast milk? Would you get under a cow and physically suck its breast milk? No, you wouldn't. Like, if you would, then yes, it's natural, but no, you wouldn't, because it's not for us, it's for the calf. Cows don't produce milk year round. They only produce milk like humans whenever they're pregnant. They lactate when they're pregnant. And yeah, the dairy industry, it's just, you should look it up as well. Watch Earthlings, that'll tell you about the dairy industry. Look at this stray piece of hair. I'm all like, oh, a mess. It's a lovely view. Look at that. It's such a lovely day, like such a rare encounter here that's so sunny, but it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, and then I don't eat eggs as well because number one, it's disgusting, they're full of cholesterol, they're not good for you, it's a hen's period, and you know, the hens aren't treated well, they're kept in captivity. All animals should be free. I believe all animals should be free. Why should one species capture and use another species as slaves? It's literally slavery, like, and we don't agree with that. So yeah, and because it is possible for us to live in peace with animals, we don't have to eat them. It's not necessary. There are vegans that have been vegan their whole life, and they're not dead, which just proves that we don't need to eat animals to live. We don't need animals for any nutrients. We can get them from other places. It's just being greedy and selfish and like choosing to be cruel. Yes, if you don't know, then it's a different story. But if you're watching this video, then I've told you, and you don't need to be cruel. It's a choice. I said to you, oh, you can eat this, and someone's going to die for it, or you can eat this other thing and everyone's going to live, everything's going to be happy, and you're going to be happy and healthier for it. What one would you choose? So the reason that I've stayed vegan is because I just ethically believe that it's the right thing to do. I just think it's ethical not to demand that other living beings are slaughtered for no reason at all, and because I believe it's unethical and stupid to put products in my body that are toxic and that's going to make me sick. Damn, my shoes are so clean. Okay, and the very last reason that I'm vegan is for the environment, for this lovely environment, this lovely beautiful environment, beautiful nature. Like, why would you want to ruin this? Like, animal agriculture is the #1 cause of global warming. the government won't tell you that. It's the #1 cause of climate change. I don't know why they're trying to hide it. But yeah, it's the #1 cause of global warming. Animal agriculture produces so many fumes. 91, actually, over 91%. I think it might even be 94, something over 90% anyway, of over 91% of rainforests in the whole world has been cleared for the purpose of animal agriculture. Like, how ridiculous is that? Like, soon we're going to get to the point where every green space, every piece of land is going to be used for animal agriculture, and like, we're not even going to have anywhere to walk. Like, where would I walk? Would I be able to walk here? No. Like, it's just going to be, it's absolutely ridiculous. We need trees on the planet to produce oxygen. They take in the carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen, or respire oxygen for us to breathe in. Like, we need trees, we need green space, or the humankind is going to go extinct, along with all the animals. And you can probably hear squelching, and my feet are cold and wet because it's been raining so much, but you know, that's nature. Enjoy it, embrace it. It's natural, it's not going to kill me. So yeah, the environment. Because if we keep going the way we're going, we're not going to have a planet to live on, and that's pretty stupid. Like, the humans are probably the dumbest species on Earth right now. Like, yes, I know I'm a human, but it's just the truth. Like, we just completely ruin this planet. We don't acknowledge, we don't appreciate it for all that it is. Like, we really need to start appreciating this planet and treating it with respect, or there's gonna be nothing, there's gonna be no planet left for us to live on. Like, I can't remember exact figures because I'm not an encyclopedia, I'm not Google, but even producing like 1 pound of beef uses up so much water. Like, it takes so much more water to produce 1 pound of beef than it does to like not shower for a week. Like, that really says something. Just the animal agriculture industry, it's really not sustainable. What documentary could you watch? Cowspiracy. I knew there was one for the environment. Cowspiracy. Oh my gosh, literally all this mud, but it's okay. I like being at one with nature, even if it means like try not to die. Woo! That was very nearly death by vlogging. Wouldn't it be so funny if I like slipped on camera and fell into mud and my face was covered? You would love that, wouldn't you? Some of you would love that anyway, don't lie. Where was I? I guess I was really distracted. But yeah, Cowspiracy is a really good documentary to watch if you want to learn about the environmental impacts of eating animals and their animal products. Then you should watch it. It's really good. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. That's the reasons why I went vegan. So initially it was for health reasons, because I'm really big like foodie, really big healthy. And then just like being vegan by joining vegan groups and by researching a bit more, I learned that there's so many other like even better reasons to go vegan, like the animals, the environment, even for like world hunger. So much grain is produced and fed to animals, and there's children and adults in starving countries who have no food at all, and they're dying because they have no food, where like that grain could feed them, but no, it's being produced, it's being fed to animals. I'm going to stop now, I'm going to stop. I'd really, if any of you guys are vegan, I'd really love to hear the reasons why you went vegan. Why did you first go vegan? Has that changed now? What's keeping you vegan? So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button if you liked it, hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. I don't care. Leave a comment, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!